for everybody. I know it's been a minute. My apologies. Can you go ahead and like, share, subscribe to this channel? This is ConsciousByNature. I'm the champ. That's the scholar. That's the genius. We're going to get right into it. We're going to talk a little prime time. So let's talk prime time. How you feeling?
Well, how I'm feeling is one thing. Okay, we're talking about Coach Prime, former Jackson State football coach. As you all know, he took a position at the University of Colorado Buffaloes there to be their head coach. I need to know how y'all feel about it. I don't think that is good at all. I love Deion Sanders, you know, Coach Prime. I do love him. But I don't think that he really understands how much more he means to the HBCU than he did. He spoke about you either terminated or elevated in your position. I get that. I get that there wasn't a lot at all in Jackson, Mississippi. I get that the school may not have done all the right things by him that they should have. But the importance of him to the culture, to bringing young black athletes and minds to want to go to those schools. He was there, we can say 3 seasons. The 2020 season was the COVID season. Okay, so he really couldn't do a lot of things. He brought a lot of money there. He used all his influence there. This has brought nothing but positivity and national eyes to HBCUs. Okay, when he goes to Buffalo, and mind you, he still got a game to play. They still got to do Celebration Bowl. Hasn't been played yet. But now you're the coach of a new school. You say, I'm up for challenges. Okay. God has directed me to be here now. Hey, black people needed you to stay at Jackson State just for a little bit longer, man. Your job, personally, I don't believe was done, my brother. You even spoke on the fact of people are questioning whether you're leaving black people because you're going to Colorado. It's because of how you're doing it.
I wonder how many brothers Coach Sanders is going to take out to Colorado with him when he goes out there. Let me hear from you.
Oh, yeah, he's going to take a lot of them brothers.
Okay.
He said he got the luggage, and it's Louis, right? So the brothers are coming. I don't have a problem. When you fuck with my money, all bets are off. All right. Now the money that you gave me, I ain't took half of that and pumped it into the school. All right. You done broke into my office. You done stole shit from me. You done broke into my son's car, my car. My God.
God bless you. Appreciate you and everything. I'm pissed off right now because I had mixed emotions. We won. The kids played really well. But while the game was going on, somebody came in and stole every darn thing I had in my locker room.
Oh,
the coach's office.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Credit cards, wallet, watches. Thank God I had on my necklaces. How?
Oh, mercy.
So when I talk about quality, raising standards, and that goes for everyone, man. Not just the people on the field, not just the coaches, not just the teachers, not just the faculty, but that's everybody, security in everybody. So how do you think it feels coming back after just teary-eyed because the guys have presented me with the game ball, one of the best moments I've ever had in my professional sports career emotionally. And then you go into your locker room, your coach's office to digress, and you notice and you don't even have a phone to call your mama, to call your girl, to call your kids because it's been stolen. You don't even have the Scully hats that you wore here. We're gonna find out who did it. I'm 100. Y'all know how I get down. That pissed me off today, man. And that y'all know. Come on, man. That don't even make sense. So I'm very transparent, and I'm gonna always be transparent with y'all. And I just ask y'all to be transparent and keep it 100 with me.
Coach, was it only your stuff that was
Only my stuff.
Okay.
Targeted, man.
All this layer of shit. I ain't wrote the shit down, man. You know what I'm saying? Broke into his son's car, broke into his car several times. Water system bad. They can't even take baths. Taking baths in the gymnasium pool.
But that's the whole city. That's a national problem. That's just not the school that's having that.
Alumni won't donate. You know what I'm saying? School didn't feed the students' players well.
Right.
Jackson doesn't support the school properly. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. You want them to stay black, but black don't support.
I mean, I get that, but you heard it out his own mouth. He said it ain't about the money.
It ain't about the money.
It ain't. I mean,
It has nothing to do with money.
I don't agree
no,
with that.
it has everything to do with treatment. Brother, you can't break into this man's car. You can't abuse this man's son. You can't disrespect this man's team. You can't say, man, go out here and win 10, 12 games, go undefeated, represent us well, and don't even feed us well, and don't even treat us well. But I don't have no problem with him going out to Colorado, taking all those nice athletes that he recruited to Jackson State, taking them boys to Colorado. Truth be told, his son is the Heisman Trophy winner. He the best player in college. It ain't even got to look. So you can shut the fuck up with that bullshit about Jackson State, because if the truth is, that boy should be up for a motherfucking Heisman right now. Won't even respect the school and Deion Sanders and Coach Prime enough to do right by the man. All that he's bringing. Can't even get love from other coaches in the fucking conference because you're fucking jealous for whatever reason. Because your dad used to be the man of the conference, and now you just junior.
See, but you know what? In hindsight, when I look at that again, I don't feel the same. You know, because Prime, he was great, man. He was doing great things, but I feel like he probably didn't show that man the respect he was due.
What respect do you
Let me talk on it.
show?
Let me talk on it. Real talk, man. Like, he there for 2 years, and he gone. Prime was not swag. I get it. You talking about Eddie Robinson Jr.
Prime was swag.
Nah, bro.
Bro, get the fuck out of here.
Nah,
because why?
bruh.
Because he up and left in 2 years. In 2 years, that don't make him swag. Motherfucker went undefeated, won the conference back to back. That's swag.
His main thing when he gets to Buffalo is talking about what the facilities are. He said right in the conference, right in his press conference. Oh, these facilities is great. Oh, this camera crew, this. That. You know what you was getting when you went there. It's bigger than that. I ain't gonna bullshit. He should have been had a job, and y'all should have gave it to him.
We gave it to Willie Taggart.
Okay, he hired Willie Taggart. He hiring black people. I get that. It means more. Those kids you brought in, all those transfers, all them kids ain't going to Colorado. He bringing the best, but them other kids that he got there are at fucking Jackson State.
right.
They're there. Okay? All those young minds that said, wow, HBCUs, wow, I might think about doing that. That shit is over. That shit's over. They're not thinking about going there no more. They're thinking about going to a PWI because that's where he went.
Whose fault is that?
Whose fault is that?
Whose fault is that? That's Jackson State fault, right?
Nah, bruh.
No, because even at the end of the day, even if Deion fucking leaves, he could say glowing, remarkable reviews about the SWAC and about Jackson State and about the treatment and about the program and about the facilities and about the people, because maybe it's not the best, but the way they treat you and the way they keep it clean and the way they handle it and the way they do their players.
Why do you think Shiloh is not there right now?
You know what I'm saying?
Because Shiloh is mad at his father
You know what I'm saying?
for how he's done this. He once again said he did not tell his family. He said he kept it a total secret. That boy has that black college experience, and he don't like how his father up and left.
Well, he can stay right there.
Well, he can stay right there.
Like, he can stay right there. I mean, let's be real. I mean, Shiloh, okay, you're a nice little player, but you ain't Shador. Shador is the one. All right. So, I mean, if you're upset about your dad, you a grown man. You make your own decisions. You can stay right there in Jackson. Right. Let's get back to the facilities.
Sure.
You spoke on it. He spoke on it. Yeah. He said, oh, man, my kids would love the facilities like that. We have to go back again. He was begging for money, asking for money. Man, how come all the mega superstars didn't get together and be like, yo, I rock with that. Here's 500,000. Where they at? Where you at? Jay-Z? Where you at? Where you at? You know what I'm saying? Finally, we got
Kanye's,
where you at? All of them.
All the motherfuckers, call them.
Where you at?
All these billionaires, all these 100 millionaires, where you at to donate to Jackson State and donate to these HBCUs? Don't try to put it on just on one motherfucker who went there, built it up, brought people like Eddie George into the conference, tried to do right by Eddie Robinson Jr., but he just too motherfucking jealous to see the light. Motherfucker shining a major light on the SWAC. And all motherfuckers want to do is be negative towards this man and air out his fucking dirty laundry, so to speak.
Take what he did in that short amount of time and continue to grow with it. Eddie George is down there. You got former NFL coaches down there. Continue with it. You got the blueprint.
Got the blueprint.
Let's be real.
But I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but it has to be us to pour into it too.
I agree with that.
I'm giving you half my salary. I can't even get my coaches fed right. They ain't paying the coaches. Right. Like,
come on, man. You can't be serious, D. Like, you can't ask people to work for free.
I'm not asking them to.
Yes, you are. Yes, the fuck you are.
I'm not asking them to.
Yes, you are.
I'm saying that he's worth more. You go.
Then treat him like you're worth more then.
And you take Buffalo. Right. Not even the best job he could have took. Cincinnati is really the best job that he could have took. You had Cincinnati. You had another job. Anyway, I appreciate Prom. I have not hated on his name not one time in this conversation. I just feel like he's so big. He's such one of the greatest DBs of all time. That's the reason why he can make these things happen. It ain't Eddie George couldn't have just did that shit.
He's one of the greatest running backs.
No.
He could have made that
Eddie
shit.
George ain't prime time.
He ain't prime time.
Okay? Deion Sanders been coaching. He been doing all this shit. And when I seen him go there, I knew it was going to be something. Yeah, they ain't do right by him. They should have did him better. I get that, man. But it ain't going to be the same. It ain't going to take off. And y'all got great perspective. That's what takes me back to another point. When we're always feeding into entertainers to be our saviors, when we should be feeding into systems to make a change for black people.
Well, the system is in place. Like, where the fuck was the alumni? Like, you got graduates at Jackson State. Where the fuck was they at? Where were they pouring in? Because I tell you what, Colorado got Deion Sanders. You want to know what? Them boosters pouring in. Them alumni
them
pouring
white
in.
boosters, because they got the money. You know why? Because they don't give a fuck about HBCUs.
Well, you know what?
HBCUs ain't shit because of them.
It's not about motherfucking HBCUs when it comes to Colorado, because they're not an HBCU. Colorado's pouring into Colorado, and Jackson State has to pour into fucking Jackson State, my nigga. That's the reason why they ain't got shit. And we keep arguing this point about white and black, but the truth is, Colorado with no color is going to motherfucking pay in to Deion Sanders in that program.
My brother.
And Jackson State didn't.
It's
period.
color.
And they can be fucking
it's color
green.
all day.
They can be fucking
it's
green.
Color all day. The reason why Colorado bum ass school got money is because of white people. Because of the federal government.
Because they got a motherfucking great.
Yeah, but before weed was legal, they still was Colorado.
Still Colorado.
Because the federal government puts money into PWIs, which we don't have at HBCUs. That's why we need boosters and black people to pour money into that shit.
So, but
which is whack.
They have to, my nigga. They have to. Until we can start dominating college football. Because how do you think these motherfuckers dominate college football? By year after year after year of pouring into it. It takes time.
I would have loved to see him stay there and build that motherfucking powerhouse.
He did.
No, he didn't.
He did build the shit.
No, he didn't.
Motherfucker,
that powerhouse is when they're so fucking dominant that he could take that school and beat a motherfucking Miami. Because that's what it was getting to.
Yeah, but that takes. He would have had to drop dead before that even happened.
I'm saying, bro,
at the pace that they going,
at the pace, like I mean, they could maybe even possibly compete with a.
He was out recruiting far more schools at that school.
No doubt.
Give him 2 more years there. What that's gonna look like?
We don't know because they will never know.
It will look like exactly what it's looking like right now. They run through the SWAC, they go undefeated,
and we
they
have
win the championship.
So many school kids wanting to feed into that shit. Yeah. We just watched a little video earlier before we started recording, where you got the University of Tennessee talking about why black kids don't want to go there. They want to go to Tennessee State. Why you think that is?
Eddie George.
Exactly. But that's because of Prime.
But they got the
and that's building that.
But you got.
When he leaves money,
he just left,
and that makes those same kids say, "Why don't I need to go there?" They're not going there just because the guy that made me want to go there said that's better.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing, nigga. Follow your dreams and not people. Okay? Because I'm going to tell you what. Coaches leave all the motherfucking time. I done ran through about 10, 15, 20, 30 coaches my whole life. Bro, they pick up and they fucking leave. So, as a young man, don't be putting your stock into another man. Put your stock into yourself. I'm not going to sit here and blame these Deion Sanders for leaving and all these young kids for making their decisions. You got to make your decisions what's best for you. And chasing Deion Sanders to Jackson State or to Colorado or chasing any coach any fucking where and not chasing a program that fits you best is a negative, period. I don't give a fuck who the coach is. Bruh, you go and you pick a school for you. And where it's comfortable for you and who you feel comfortable playing for. If you going for just one man, well, you're going to be heartbroken because coaches pick up and leave all the fucking time. Because if you ain't doing your job, he fucking terminated. Or he getting elevated, just like he said. So either way, he's out of that bitch. And you think he going to stay at Colorado for long before this motherfucker find his way to a Power 10, Power 5 conference? Before he find his way to the motherfucking NFL? Are you kidding me?
So I think Deion is very strategic. Even you say that job isn't a good job. I think it's an excellent job when you look at it, because now you're talking about USC, UCLA, then they're out. They go into the Big Ten.
Gone.
So who up in there? Who they have to compete with? So Oregon? There we go again.
See, we having Oregon. 2 separate conversations.
Well, I'm around it back. I'm just talking about taking the job and if it's a good job. I think it's a good job. But sometimes you shine a light and the light is bright and it fizzles out. And sometimes light can stay on and burn forever. With this HBCU and Deion Sanders, there was a quick light and it fizzled out. He was getting so disrespected, not even just by the alumni. I'm talking about from other HBCUs. They were making videos talking about fuck Deion Sanders. And he's like, what? Fuck me? What? What? It's fuck me? Nobody was talking about anything down here. And it's fuck me? You make a rap song called Fuck Me? All the HBCUs, the heads of them, I don't know. You dropped it. You had it and you dropped it.
And you had it and you dropped it. Instead of putting him up, you just tore him down. Well, for what reason? I'm going to let you have it and we getting out of here.
It's just so much bigger than football to me. That's my whole point. Like I said, I feel like he has a bigger plan. And when I even listened to him at Colorado, okay, still wanting to see about black youth, black athletes, okay, and he may just turn that into a powerhouse and they went out and he can take better jobs and better jobs, but you still gonna have them kids coming to those predominantly white institutions, while the black institutions are gonna continue to fail because you left.
Not
And
because he left,
They
man.
when you see something great, and I understand when you're talking about recruiting, don't follow a coach, you follow the school. Why do you think they send coaches on recruiting trips? They don't recruit them to the school all the time. Sometimes it's play for me. I'm fucking Nick Saban. And that's why they go. Play for me. I'm fucking Urban Meyer. Ohio State University. But sometimes it ain't Ohio State University. Sometimes it's the guy that's fucking there. And that kid who's young is going to gravitate towards that because kids aren't very smart early. They got to grow into that. You know? But I appreciate y'all opinions. I do still love Deion. I'm about the culture. And I love our perspective on this show.
Can I just say,
for sure.
Listen, I love Deion too. And I love HBCUs, right? It's just, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just got to move on, you know? But like I said, the blueprint's there. Follow that. And it is what it is.
I was wishing well.
Listen, man, next time HBCU, you get a stud coach and he go undefeated and he roll everybody up, why don't you try building him up? And I'm talking about the whole culture, the whole swag.
Y'all got to do better. Yeah,
y'all got to do better. If we want to keep our own, we got to treat our own, man. Like, share, subscribe to this video. Thank you for watching. Conscious by Nature. We out.